Hey everyone, thank you for joining us and welcome back. Today we're going to jump right into Polkadot, as there's been much talk lately on Polkadot as it's been increasing in popularity lately. Now there's a lot of beginners videos out there on Polkadot and cryptocurrency in the YouTube platform, but this video should resonate more with people that have more of a moderate to an advanced understanding of Polkadot and other cryptocurrency. As we're not going to dumb things down too much, but really kind of get into the meat and potatoes of this. So we're going to jump right into 10 reasons why Polkadot is an amazing project. So brief summary. Now, Polkadot is an open source blockchain-based computing platform that enables blockchains built on top of it, known as parachains, to execute multiple inter-chain transactions between themselves. Thereby, it creates an interconnected internet of blockchains. So this network uses an environmentally friendly proof of stake consensus algorithm. This protocol was created by Ethereum co-founder Gavin Wood and is developed by the Web3 Foundation with the initial implementation of parity technologies. In June 2021, Coinbase added Polkadot to its cryptocurrency trading platform. The first token sale closed on October 27, 2017, raising a total of 485,331 ETH, or Ether, the currency of the Ethereum blockchain. Its smallest subdivision or measurement, which is 10 decimal places, is the Planck, named after the physicist Max Planck. So in June 2021, Coinbase added Polkadot to its cryptocurrency trading platform. Polkadot is a relatively new cryptocurrency quickly gaining popularity. Now, Bitcoin still tops the list of cryptocurrency and isn't at risk of being dethroned anytime soon. But Polkadot is rising in the ranks and threatens other high-ranking cryptocurrencies like Ethereum. Polkadot cryptocurrency is set up as a blockchain, and it's a way of storing information that works similarly to a database. So blockchain technology, it stores information to create 1. A permanent timeline without the need to purge data. 2. Unadaptable records, so Polkadot cannot be easily hacked. 3. Transparency and visibility to anyone. And lastly, number 4, decentralized currency is not limited to control by a single bank or entity. So with this said, let's jump into the 10 reasons why Polkadot is amazing. Number 10, true interoperability. Now, Polkadot enables cross-chain transfers of any type of data or asset. It doesn't have to be just tokens. It could be anything. So connecting to Polkadot gives you the ability to interoperate with a wide variety of blockchains in the Polkadot network. Some blockchains can only communicate with each other. They're kind of siloed. But this can operate with a wide variety of blockchains, which makes it that much more marketable. Number 9, economic and transactional scalability. Polkadot provides unprecedented economic scalability by enabling a common set of validators to secure multiple blockchains. So Polkadot provides transactional scalability by spreading transactions across multiple parallel blockchains. Number 8, easy blockchain innovation. Now, with using the Substrate framework, one can create custom blockchain in minutes. You can connect your chain to Polkadot and get interoperability and security from day one. Now, this ease of development helps Polkadot's network grow. Now, Polkadot has a very sophisticated governance system where all stakeholders have a voice. Now, any upgrades to the network by the people are coordinated on-chain and enacted autonomously, so that ensures that Polkadot's developments reflects the values of the community and avoids stagnation. Number 7, forkless and future-proof. Now, Polkadot can upgrade without hard forks to integrate new features or fix bugs. This capability enables Polkadot to easily adapt to changes and upgrade itself as better technologies become available. Polkadot's novel data availability and validity scheme allows chains to interact with each other in a meaningful way. Chains remain independent in their governance, but united in their security. Now, another exciting thing is that Polkadot is a network protocol that allows not just tokens to be transferred across blockchains. This means Polkadot is a true multi-chain application environment where things like cross-chain registries and cross-chain computations are possible. Now, Polkadot can transfer this data across public, open, permissionless blockchains, as well as private permissioned blockchains. It makes it possible to build applications that get permissioned data from a private blockchain and use it on public blockchain. So, for instance, a school's private permissioned academic records chain could send a proof of a degree using a public chain. So, Polkadot is a blockchain protocol intended to allow interoperability between any blockchains while pooling together network security. It is a relay chain between blockchains. So Polkadot is a free and open project referring both to an open network protocol and the public network that runs this protocol, like Ethereum and Bitcoin. The primary implementation was announced on November 14, 2016 in the Polkadot white paper written by Gavin Wood, co-founder of Ethereum and Parity Technologies and Polkadot. So Polkadot claims current blockchain protocol implementations inadequately address differences in the needs of disparate users. So they discuss that it's difficult for many blockchains to communicate information to each other without an interoperability layer. Users participate in a variety of roles, staking tokens and contracts across both Polkadot and the parachains, with the intended goals is to provide an improved scalability and security across a group of blockchains. Number 6. Fundraising. The Polkadot presale will distribute 50% of the Polkadot tokens at the beginning block through a Dutch auction. No specific date has been announced, however, it will be available to people of the USA or China. The sale will use Parity PyCops, a technology for confirming identity to participate in ICOs. The DOT tokens will not exist until the release of Polkadot blockchain, estimated around the third quarter of 2019. Number 5. Relay chains and parachains. The Polkadot chain is at the center of the Polkadot architecture, providing the relay chain between a variety of parachains and virtual parachains, such as Ethereum. Scalability would come from parallelizing problems across multiple parachains. The relay chain coordinates consensus as well as the passing of any generic type of message between the chains. Messages are generic and can represent hashed bundles of transactions or any other arbitrary data. Thus, the relay chain adds no functionality or complexity beyond pooling consensus and security across the chains and passing messages. Number 4. Consensus roles. The Polkadot chain is governed by a proof-of-stake mechanism with 4 varieties of user roles, including validators, nominators, collators, and fishermen. Validators are the users on the Polkadot relay chain who are staking DOT tokens in order to create new blocks of the Polkadot network. Validators staking DOT tokens must maintain a relay chain client with sufficient availability and bandwidth or risk losing. Nominators stake DOT tokens in signal trust in specific validators. Collators maintain a full node in specific parachains. They assist the validators by collating transactions and provide a block with a zero-knowledge proof of the validators. Fishermen watch the validators and collators to malicious attacks on the network. The fishermen, if they identify misbehavior, are rewarded. Number 3. Polkadot as an inevitable progression of cryptocurrency. In August of 2020, Polkadot hit the market with a value of $2.69. As of October 10th, it's up to about $35. This growth is enticing to investors looking to see a return on their investment. Some investors see Polkadot as an inevitable progression of cryptocurrency. It's the next step in improving blockchain technology. It's a scalable business model, leaving lots of room for growth. For investors, business growth means an increase in value. It also has a foundation designed to reward those who hold its token, or coin called the DOT. Token holders have governance rights over the entire platform, including voting rights on network fees, establishing or removing parachains, and network upgrades. Now, Polkadot weeds out bad investors by releasing their DOT tokens into the ecosystem. This leaves room for serious investors to help Polkadot improve the way it offers services. Polkadot was first introduced by its founder, Gavin Wood, in 2016 via a white paper. At fewer than 5 years old, with less than a year on the market, it has no track record for comparison yet, which makes it significantly riskier. Other risks include prices can be highly volatile, coins are not backed by a tangible asset, and government regulations could impose limits on how cryptocurrency can be used. Now, Polkadot is still very young, and if you like taking risks, your investment could pay off big in the long run. But it could also go bust if a newer, better technology comes along in the form of a competitor and overtakes Polkadot. Think of an investor looking to swap Bitcoin for Ethereum. Right now, that investor would have to use some form of exchange to facilitate the process. A centralized service such as Binance would have to be used. Additionally, most decentralized exchanges would require the investor to wrap the Bitcoin or Ether before closing the transaction. Polkadot is seeking to solve this problem by creating a trustless way for blockchains to communicate with each other directly. This would allow for direct swaps between investors. It also uses various specialized blockchain systems to work together to create complex services from simple components. The way users could utilize such a service are obvious. Polkadot stands as a potentially disruptive force in the world of decentralized finance. But not being forced to use a centralized exchange to swap a cryptocurrency, users can avoid the fees and headaches that come along with the process. For Polkadot investors, the utility creation is a key reason to consider the DOT token and the Polkadot network right now. Number 2. Transactions and Polkadot. In a sense, the number of transactions per second that a blockchain can handle could be thought of as toll lanes on a road. If an investor wanted to send many transactions, they would be limited by the number of lanes the road has. This is what sharing solves. It breaks the blockchain up into separate shards so that the transactions can be processed separately. In effect, this amounts to building more and more lanes on the road for the cars and transactions to travel down. The implications of this are important to consider. Currently, Polkadot can handle 1,000 transactions per second, and when fully operational, Polkadot is expected to be able to handle over 1 million transactions per second. The cryptocurrency industry has never seen this kind of speed before. So what this means for users is a more scalable platform with faster transactions and lower fees. So investors considering Polkadot right now are looking at this token as a way of playing a cryptocurrency network that finds a solution to a fundamental scalability dilemma other cryptos have had difficulty tackling. So the reason Polkadot can process all of this information is because the mini parachains do a lot of the heavy lifting for the main relay chain. So as a result, the Polkadot network can process more than 1,000 transactions per second, compared to about 7 for Bitcoin and 30 for Ethereum. As the network grows and more parachains are added, Polkadot should get even faster with speeds that could hit 1 million transactions per second. And number 1, the technology of a Polkadot. It was created to enable a completely decentralized web where users are in control. Polkadot has made it easier to create and connect decentralized applications, services, and institutions. By empowering innovators to build better solutions, the creators seek to free society from its reliance on a broken web where its large institutions can't violate its users' trusts. Polkadot is a project by Web3 Foundations, a Swiss foundation founded to facilitate a fully functional and user-friendly decentralized web. The Web3 Foundation is partnering with entities to build Polkadot and support development. Now, Polkadot allows arbitrary data to be transferred across blockchains. Polkadot can transfer this data across public, open, permissionless blockchains as well as private permissioned blockchains. This enables developers to build applications to get authorized data from private blockchain and use it on a public blockchain. Totally amazing. What do you think of Polkadot? Anyone here use it? What benefits have you experienced using Polkadot? Are there other risks that we didn't cover? Please leave your answers in the comments below. And also, please hit the like and subscribe button so you can be notified of all future videos. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.